Alright, everybody's favorite time of the day. Alberti season.
I would be a liar if I said smoking didn't feel good. I took a hit and
His two times later. How about
I would be a liar if I said smoking didn't feel good. I took a hit and was feeling like I should. Roll one, light one, smoke one, let's get high, cuz. Roll one, light one, smoke one, let's get high, cuz. Roll one, light one, smoke one, let's get high, cuz. Fuck all the discussion, come on, cousin, let's play some.
To you now. We're live.
I said, yo, what is poppin'? Thank you for returning with us for the second time in the day. I am your host, Echo STP, and I have my co-host with me here.
Chili Silver.
And I got my man Johnny on the ones and twos. He'll join us here in just a little bit. This is Battle Night. And tonight we have Flavor Trend going up against Frosted Lake. Flavor Trend, he comes in with a Gobstopper, definitely on the candy side of things, to where the DEW is supposed to be a GG4 and Zitto's cross. So it's about to be very, very interesting to see how these smoke. Let me see if I can get to the actual live here in a second.
We'll go ahead and switch to a tree cam in just 1 second.
Yep. Tree cam is currently loading. Oh, here we go. What's happening with y'all? Look at these comments and shit. We got no-go in the comments. We got motherfucking Fat Loca in the comments. Let's smoke. Who all tuning in right now? If y'all can go ahead, like the video. Hearts, I love them, but I need y'all to like it so that we can boost the algorithm and everything. And go ahead and share this live too. We got the tree cam coming up here in just a hot second.
Yeah, it's definitely loading.
And it's taking its sweet time right now. While I sit here and bullshit. For the people that see this hat right here gives you the power of bow. The power of bow is when your eyes go low and time moves slow, baby. Oh yeah. And so, if you want one of these hats or any other custom fit, go to Brick by Brick. They'll get you hooked up. Yes, sir. Shit, we got Ivan. Let's go. We in this motherfucker. Tree time cam inbound. We're waiting on it. It looks like it's just about. Oh, here it comes.
All right, guys. And
Tree cam incoming.
1 second here.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get this camera mounted. Jesus Christ.
Sometimes you gotta use your teeth.
Absolutely.
All right. So we'll start off with this one right here. This one right here is the DEW.
Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna readjust this, and then I'm gonna switch scenes for you guys.
Okay.
This fucking camera's giving me hella issues.
All right, got you. We ain't even on the tree cam just yet.
All right. 1 second here.
We in this bitch.
Tree cam should be in effect.
Tree cam is in effect
All right.
as Johnny runs back and forth. He was tired a little bit earlier.
The energy's back. That burrito hit me.
Yep. My man just got a fucking burrito the size of a newborn baby.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That fucker was pretty big. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this. I know they're pissed about the camera moving. already,
Right.
but we're trying to find some good stabilization here, guys.
I know some of these potheads get headaches easily. You know what I say to that? Stop smoking booth weed.
Gotta stop smoking that booth. Alright. Let me bring that.
Yeah, bring that down just a tad bit. You get a little playback.
Okay, so this is the.
Hey, Brunchy's in the chat with it.
There we go.
We got it. We looking good.
Yes, sir.
I'll feel like
Go ahead and crack that bud for me. Let's
I'll definitely crack it open.
take a gander at it.
A gander.
Bring it closer to me.
Bring it a little close.
And yeah, there we go. Very nice. Not getting crazy definition, but we're seeing some sparkle in there.
Yeah, I got a little bit of sparkle. Like, this stuff is a little bit dry. Just a tad bit.
We're seeing a lot of damn near like I want to say like resin on your fingers from it, kind of.
Right. It's definitely coming off. I can see the keef coming off my fucking fingers and everything. All right, we'll take a look at the Gobstopper here. Hold up. Ugh. Oh damn! I already cracked the bud, but
right there, yeah.
a little gander.
I'm not mad at that.
He said, "Stop shaking, bro." Like, yo, man.
Literally, it's just this camera's so sensitive once you
Yeah.
start zooming in.
They said that you can hear the audio from.
Yeah, like that's when before we just turned it down. So.
Yeah.
So this one don't look bad. Some purple in there. Got that lighting nicely up for that one. You start rolling that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
looking
bad.
good. We're not seeing anything too crazy. It's nothing I would. You know, it'll be a good match. It'll be a good match.
Shall be an interesting match, that's for sure. Get another good look at those. And as y'all know, 3.5 a piece per joint.
Everybody knows the rules.
Everybody knows the rules. We gotta get it down. Ooh, now that camera's on me right now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, if I fucking could get it to
Stand up
there.
properly. Jesus Christ.
Hi, people. What's good?
Mike, it's treat time, baby.
It's treat time, baby. We gotta make that motherfucker say treat can, baby. How about?
Damn, what did I just do with my my little extracurricular?
I don't know.
There it is.
Oh, there you go. A little.
It's the balance for the burrito.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you need there.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what you need there, bud. So, as you breaking that down, are you getting any more smell off of that?
I did, as you just asked me that, I actually got a nice little waft or
A
something.
little waft. What you smelling over there?
That's a hard one to put my finger on. Get in there. I'm curious to see how it smells after the grind, you know?
Yeah, most
You know
certainly.
what I mean? I think it might open up even more, hopefully.
For me, it's always what it's gonna smell like once it's burning. That's always what I'm most interested in. Like, all right, you know, the flour can deceive me
Right.
many
Like,
times.
I'm not getting like heavy smell off of that one. Maybe that's that like little bit of scent of GG4 coming off there. I don't really smell no Z coming off it.
It's mixed with a Z though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Z and GG4.
Yeah.
So we shall see how this turns out. I don't know the cross on the Gobstoppers. The Gobstoppers is
Hey Siri, what strain is Gobstoppers?
Gobstopper strain is a balanced hybrid of Vortex and Candy Diesel. Gobstopper has a potency that ranges from 14 to 19% THC. This is from cannabis strain
14 to 19% THC. So
I want to be the first one to say, a lot of the information we're getting from Leafly, you know, all these other weed sites that I'm getting AI to quote from, I feel like it's outdated.
right.
Outdated information, outdated science. We're still getting like what I would like to say like a categorized THC percentage, right? Because it's this strain, you're gonna see this. When that's just not the case. You know, I think we've all learned that through the technique that in which you grow, plus in which you cure, that's how you're gonna see any kind of like outcome for THC percents. And we all know now that that is not even the cure-all, say-all when it
Facts.
comes to what is good for cannabis.
Right. So, because like we're looking for not just like THC percentage, anything from a like I would say a 20 to 25 THC percentage. That's enough.
So
You're
honestly,
good.
that's standard for me.
Yeah.
Who's,
And
you know,
then-
if you're still smoking 17% THC, I'm not talking shit. You're probably in Michigan. Michigan was the first place that was like, we're gonna allow people to bring in their cannabis at 7, like as long as it was above 15% THC.
Right.
You know, they're smoking mids.
I mean, like, some of them really are. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Some of them up there, they'll have some gas. You know what I'm saying? But, like, what we're looking for is that terpene output.
We need to know what that, isn't it called the entourage?
The entourage effect. It gives you more of your entourage effect.
Right. That's what we're looking for, guys. What's
Yeah.
coming in with the crowd?
Yeah. You know, but we're not looking for any type of company. We're looking for good mouth state, mouth cone. You know what I'm saying? And some people just don't understand what I'm talking about when I say that. So when I'm saying that, like as you're taking a hit and everything for the mouth coat, does it leave like a film on your taste buds and everything? And what does that film taste like? And then that mouth stain after you blow it out, is that flavor still there?
Right.
And the longevity of it. And so a lot of people that watch this now, they know about smokability and stuff. Like I've smoked with a lot of people that watch the show and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully a lot more people start watching the show and stuff like that. So I need y'all to share this live with y'all peoples.
You know, I think the one thing that is important for both you and I to recognize as well, as far as like what we have in viewers and
Yeah.
how we build our I guess what people would call fan base, right, or
Yeah.
whatever, just like our people who
Right.
watch us, right?
Right.
95%, and this goes for both you and for me. 95% of the people who have seen us online or are watching us online have shook our hands and met us and seen us at an event.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
you know, Siri, studio on. Yeah, Siri, studio white. No? Oh, man. Hey, Siri. Studio white.
She said, mm-hmm.
She's great.
You
She's
can go low
misunderstood
and
a lot.
still get super fire. Let's go into these comments real quick. Let's see here. I'm shaking. The dude is a sleeper for sure. Last time I tried to do, got nosy on it. Yep. Not as stank though. Well, we about to find out here. Hey, you drink my Mountain Dew?
Yeah, I see the global genetics saying that I would be wrong about having low percent. And that's true to an extent, right? Like, to an extent, yes, a lot of the sativas are going to be lower and that THC higher, and what we see is a terpene output in different whatevers. But, you know, hey, look, save it for the scientists. I'm not one. I only play Bill Nye the Science Guy on websites. You need an idea to get in.
Right.
So,
Straight up.
you know, if you see me in a lab coat, mind your business.
Yep.
Because there ain't nothing underneath it. It's Johnny Storms.
Johnny Storm.
I'm back. Like I never left.
It's going down, baby.
Yeah, no, but he's right. So there can be some low output in THC, but we're also gonna see higher highs, or you know, different highs perhaps. Yeah, I've heard it before. I've yet to see it. So I'd love to see it. I haven't seen it. But I'm open-minded. You know, I'm an optimistic kind of guy. I'm not gonna say no. But
I try to be open-minded.
I feel like the THC percentage is, to an extent, a good tell sign if it's going to be a good smoke, or if it's even going to be decent weed. I might
that
be.
THC percentage could be like deceiving as well, though, because like you'll get 29 to 32%, like an animal face or something,
Right.
And like only have like a 1.5 terpene output,
Right.
and so that right there is just it's good. It'll get you fucking baked. But
That's
it's not,
for an extraction, perhaps, at that rate, right?
I would think so, but a lot of the places that have animal face just sell that flower.
Well, you know, I think still a lot of the population of smokers are still under that notion.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yep.
And I guess to an extent, yes, that's, you know, they're not wrong, right?
Yeah,
they're not
it's got
wrong.
A little bit of stench to it. That's that Gobstopper. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, you're
I
fine.
just-
You're fine.
mine-
It definitely caught us both off
Yeah,
guard.
yeah. The nose just was like, wait a second.
Yeah, I mean, yes to an extent, no to an extent, right? Like,
Right.
you know, like I said, I've had good old commercial weed that smokes better than some of the bud I've had lately. Like, and I'm not talking crazy cat shit. I'm speaking facts when I say this. And those, again, I'm gonna go on a wild side here and say those are mostly sativa strains when we're getting those old brick weeds. We're not seeing a lot of the crazy indicas. It's a lot of seeds. It's a lot of, and not just because of how it's grown or the herms or like they didn't take care of it, but like it's always the deep orange hairs. It's always the red hairs. It's always the stickier buds, longer buds. So, in my experience, yes, higher in the sativa. Again, we didn't have the tech to go and get it tested, you know. But if you're looking at most of the weed from Central America is higher in sativa count. So
I would have to go looking for it.
well, like what's his name? Aztec. The Puro Michoacans, I'm pretty sure those are all sativas.
All sativa leaning.
I think so. He can correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure those are high sativas.
He should be
And those are, again, Central American strains. Those are land races from Central America, Mexico. Yeah. We're seeing stronger sativas in that area.
Well, them sativas can like get like racy though, you know what I'm saying? And so like some people will smoke those and just like start having panic attacks and shit like that. To where,
I like the paranoid high.
Me, I like how racy it gets and everything, but
the heart race, you mean?
Yeah.
It's
like,
a good morning weed.
Oh yeah.
Indicas are good for night for me. Still.
That's how it is with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and everything nowadays that we're seeing is hybrid,
right?
And it's always stronger on that indica cross. So you know.
Whoa.
Yo, I'm at the Gobstopper spot right now. Trust me when I say it's fire. Okay.
Yeah, shit, we're about to find out.
Anthony said we go back. Echo.
Oh,
absolutely. Like 4 flats on the Cadillac.
Big facts. Midway Frogtown days.
Man, let me tell you guys something. I've met a lady one time. This is 7 years ago. Okay? Short little thing. Cutie. We link up. We go to this little wing spot. And she's in Frogtown. The moral of the story is, guys, this lady was a mess. She pulled it off, though. I mean, she pulled it off. I thought she was a normal broad.
Right.
And, you know, come to find out, no. There's some red flags.
Some red flags?
Yeah, but she was hiding them. You know
so,
what I mean?
like, red flags, like, does it make it look fun, like a Six Flags theme park?
It can.
Okay.
Listen, if you don't care about, if you know you're up and secure, you're secure, and you're up, you can fuck a crazy chick.
Absolutely.
You could get away with a couple red flags. You're not gonna hurt yourself, but you got to be smart. How far can you let a crazy person in?
I mean, like,
far as you can throw them.
Far as you can throw them, I guess.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose, but like, yeah, they can hurt you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which is why you gotta play. You gotta treat it like poker. You gotta play them close. Yeah. Close to the chest because you gotta know when to fold them.
Exactly.
And I fold them like a chair.
Big facts.
Big facts. They heard about me. Johnny Tsunami. Johnny Storms. I'm back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ask about me. There's threads.
And so it looked like my man's is just about done with this second. That's the Gobstopper right there. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Which one should we throw a band on?
We're about to find out.
On the better looking one.
I like to grab the leftover weed,
right,
and then crush it in my hands and smell it like I'm tracking somebody in the forest or something. You know, like they've been here.
They've been here.
You know, they're close. They're not far. You grab it like it's still warm.
Oh,
that kind of shit. Johnny Tsunami, that's the one. It could be the one. That could be the one. We can't let everybody know that. This stays with you guys.
Right. The one homie was saying like Johnny Danger.
Johnny Danger.
But we already had that talk about that one. Johnny Dangerous. Yeah.
Johnny Dangerous Lee.
Yeah, Dangerously, excuse me.
Honestly, that could be we could get a Bruce Lee the Dragon spinoff. You know, long lost American son, Johnny Dangerous Lee, Lee. You guys tap in if you want to see the martial arts remake.
Well, just so like we.
I know.
Yeah.
Do we not have a band?
No, we got a band. We'll throw that. We'll throw a band on the Frosted.
Fucking throw a band or.
Do?
Throw a band on it.
Throw a band there.
We're about to get into it here. It's about to be fucking popping. Let's see here. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Johnny.
Yes, sir. That actually checks out as well.
Yep. That shit actually probably works out too. Yeah. That's okay. We're about to see how they smoke here. Alright, we got a band on it. You gotta get people up in here. It's just about that time. Ladies, gentlemen, in-betweens.
Johnny on the spot. That's a
Let's
good one.
Fucking get it.
Also, Johnny Come Lately.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's one people forget about. If you guys have ever seen, it's not a great. It's a funny movie. But you have to have like a sense of comedy or like a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh brother, where art thou is hilarious.
To an extent, there's a lot of people who are gonna be like, I don't want to watch this shit, and I get it, right? But in that movie, he says, we're not out here politicking to everybody, and then he says something, Johnny Come Lately. And I said, damn it, dude, that could be me.
Oh yeah, that's how we do it.
Come on now.
Alright, so we already know what we gotta do, but like Johnny, are you ready?
I am prepared. I am ready.
Let's fucking go. Like, Sylvan, I already see it. They're already getting into it in the comments. Alright. One time for the one time, a burning salute. Hits tree time, baby. Oh boy. Let's get into it. I'm lighting up this dude here.
He's an inclusive gentleman. Guys, don't worry about all that now. You guys are worried about the wrong stuff. We're here to review weed.
Right.
Johnny, it's not Johnny on the hot spot. That's not Johnny in the hot seat.
Oh,
It could be, I guess. It could be, I guess.
That
But
could be entertaining.
could be a funny one, guys. Might be the after show for the week.
We're about to get to burning some
I'm
after
saying
show
not doing the in between Johnny. You guys don't get to make that choice anymore. You know, you set me on the path to righteousness. Don't be mad when I achieve. You know?
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Support the homies.
You gotta support the homies. I don't give a shit what they're doing in their private time. Pay your taxes.
Yep.
That's it.
And don't worry what the fuck I be doing. Alright, let's get it. What's the deal right here?
It's got a good burn right out the gate. I seen a nice little cloud come out of there.
Let's see here.
These are just sideline observations.
We're getting a lot more GG4 on this rather than the Zittles.
Out the gate, I'm gonna say that's a good sign for me. I like GG4.
Right?
I do. Mm-hmm. If it's done right. And you know what? Fuck
It's
that.
got more earthiness to it right now too and everything. Like it's not
I've had a hermed out GG4 before.
armed out one.
Yeah, like a whole pack. But listen, bro, when I tell you still smoked insane, I mean, zero complaints. Zero. See, it's sure still fire.
We shall see.
Taxes can pay me. How about that? We need that Dogecoin back tax. We need that Doge money. Send it over. Elon, look, keep the $5,000. Send me a used Tesla Model 2. I'll take the second one, not the first one. What do I look like? You know what I mean? Well, come on. Send me a Model 2, not a Cybertruck, you know. But if they come up with like a Cyber minivan, I'll take that. I'll take the Cyber van over the Cybertruck.
I'm thinking it's having the same problem as the cream smoothie.
Little, maybe a little bit.
tightness.
Yeah, it was a little bit, on the drier side. Both of them were, honestly.
Alright.
And, fine grind.
Fine grind,
It'll
yeah,
open
it's gonna
up.
be
It'll open up.
It'll definitely open up a little bit.
Which is weird, but this one's definitely not rolled nearly as tight as the
Right.
fuck was. So I'll put that out there. It could be not a rolling
Yeah.
issue.
I'll have you hit that and then I'll do these side by side.
we got some opening up there. Got a little cloud.
I mean, it's not bad. Like it's not bad, but it's not like
It's not how it should be.
it's not how it should
Not
be.
HVAC quality.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
blowing
let me
up.
know
Give it
what
a
you
second.
And of course, it'll probably open up as soon as you hit it.
Right, of course.
The burn color is looking really good on that dew.
Yeah, it is. It's looking better on the dew than it is on this, but I'm not getting like tons of flavor on it.
Not much flavor.
No, not much flavor. And so we shall see here. Let's get into it.
We got a comment from Grunchy. He says more dry herb is so tough to get a good airflow from.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's that's the guy.
Yep.
He knows his shit.
It's almost like he does this too. Man.
It is almost like you guys are in the same fucking room sometimes with this shit. You know? Couple of fucking Jedis over here. Jedi rollers.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's sometimes the flower's just a little too dry and you just can't get the. Or I mean, it'll open up like it did before, but
Like on its time.
exactly.
That's the
Or you
worst.
have to sit there and massage it, and most people don't know really what they're doing with that.
And the thing about massaging a joint is sometimes you do it and there is no happy ending.
Right.
Yeah, you
So
can make
keep
it
that
even
in mind.
worse, true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then it opens up too much. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, just pouring out his problems to you, talking about his first marriage like you give a shit. We don't. We don't care. We don't.
All right. With these joints and everything, that you get a tad bit of sweetness off of that dew. Like it's faintly there. It's a lot more smoke for me. That Gobstoppers doesn't. It does. I'm not a big fan of it. And so, what's your thoughts on that with the side by side?
Yeah, it's funny because you said you didn't get much flavor off of this, but I'm getting more flavor off of this than I'm getting off of this.
Oh yeah. Well, I got the flavor I got off that Gobstoppers wasn't great.
Yeah.
And so, definitely not too impressed with the Gobstopper so far.
Hopefully that was just on me and it opens up, but we shall see.
Yeah, we should definitely see it. Give it another round.
I agree
here.
though. This definitely has the better flavor and burn
Burn for sure.
for sure.
We got somebody asking in there, how can we judge by smoking both of them at once? Basically the side by side, I think.
Right.
And then also being able to take a break between and kind of have like a minor reset for palate. I mean, it's not a necessary complete palate wipe, but it's also not
Going back to the
necessary.
Gobstopper after.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it makes it like not great. And so, what you thinking? Man.
No, this one is kind of sweeter than this one is, for sure. This one got like. It's harder to hit it though.
It's hard to hit that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Make sure to try to stay on the actual tip. But yeah,
It's pretty easy to tell. This one kind of has more flavor. They both got decent resin rings. This one seems to be burning a little bit cleaner than this one in the ash category, but I'm not sure how much of that's really gonna play much of a role. Kind of a tough one right now. I'm gonna have to go back in for a second.
I feel it. So for this first round and everything, I'll give my first round to Frosted. Barely. Just for off of I got a little bit more flavor than I did with the Gobstopper and stuff. And then once I hit the dew and then hit this did not taste that good at all. And so my first round, just very, very narrowly though, just because this doesn't really pop with flavor like that, would go to Frosted. I'm gonna go in for this second round here. What's your thoughts on that?
I have to agree. fully, honestly. Like you said, hitting that one after that, like I didn't mind it before hitting that, but yeah, after hitting that one, the flavor isn't just quite, ain't quite there.
Yeah, for me it was I felt like I did get more flavor out of the one in your right hand, but the one in your left hand definitely like smokes more. Burns smoking more, if that makes sense. Getting better hits out of it.
I feel it.
Yeah.
So for y'all first round, what would y'all give y'all first round to?
I'd have to go to the yellow band.
Yellow band.
Yeah.
So Frosted with the first round.
Yeah. And again, it could open up. That joint might open up a little bit more and really start smoking midway through it, and that could be a whole game changer. But
It could, but I mean, if you look, you know what I'm saying? Think about the joint we smoked earlier, bro.
Yeah.
At this point, it should have been opened up by now,
yeah, definitely.
in my opinion. And I'll give it a little bit of a...
No, that thing's losing up. That
Yeah,
thing's hitting.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
It's hitting.
It's
It's just fine. It's just motherfucking.
We got Corey in the comments saying Johnny Two Doinks, and I like that. I like that.
I'm not mad at that.
Johnny Two Doinks sounds good.
I'm not mad at that weed. And who'll get this? From Flavor Trend. That's who that was from. And so far, I'm still going with the DEW very narrowly. It's definitely got some company to it. The Gobstopper got a lot of company to it.
yeah.
And you can tell that it's definitely hidden. So, yeah, I might hit the Gobstopper again one time for the culture, but I might be done with the Gobstopper. And depending on how that one comes back to me, I might be done with that other one too.
Definitely seeing some different kind of resin rings on these ones.
Oh, yeah.
Than earlier.
What are you thinking?
This is falling off for me heavy already,
That's falling off for you heavy?
to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's hard. It's getting harder for me now, honestly, between the two.
How is the Gobstopper performing for you?
The Gobstopper is hitting better now. It's smooth. The flavor, again, it does have a good amount of company, but it's not necessarily terrible. This one has almost more of a smoky background already,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that comes around back to me. Because I'm pretty sure, that's, yeah.
It still pulls through, but I can tell that this is going to have some definite background.
Yeah, it's like
pretty
major,
soon.
yeah,
here.
major company. Okay.
There you go. Where do you want me to ask? No Jenga today.
No Jengas today,
Yeah.
as Johnny rounds off the second here.
I'm gonna be honest. It's just not. I'm not getting big crazy hits out of this, and that's what I wanted. Like I want that.
Right.
I hate sounding like that. That's what I wanted the cloud.
It's
To,
like,
and it
I
should.
want to
yeah,
hear.
it definitely
Like just
this one will.
feeling how packed the joint
Mhm.
is per se. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be clogged. I feel like.
Right. And that looks like you got, that was a decent hit.
Or not clogged, but too firm of a roll, I guess.
That one was a little better. Still not.
Is it gonna be a double L? I mean, for this round, I don't know who to.
It's not running. It's not. I'm not writing home about this one for sure. As much
Yeah.
as I wanted it to. go
Right.
through
I
it.
wanted,
The smell. I wish that smell
Right,
it
I
definitely
wish
the
the-
nose was way better on the Gobstopper in my opinion.
Yeah, the
Um,
nose on the Gobstopper was definitely killing it. It had the candy noses and everything, but as far as flavor wise goes, it's definitely didn't translate over to the flavor, which is kind of too bad.
Yeah.
The DEW is
Disappointing.
kind of, it is what it is with that one. I am finna hit these one more time. We'll see how this goes.
You're right. There's a lot of smoky flavor at this point.
You know, right?
The other one, I'm not getting a. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's still some.
I would I would mix them together,
You would mix them together.
definitely. And saying that, it would have been in a wood. I would have rolled both of them up in a wood.
Yeah,
No disrespect, but I just feel like
I mean,
one is burning a little bit quicker to me. The other one is a little bit harder to hit, and I feel like if I would have mixed them together, maybe that would balance out. I'm not telling. My instinct is like when I can't get one to
Don't
work
like that.
and I can't get the other one to work, the last option would be to try to mix them. Bit of a desperation move on my part.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. We're just trying to reach for a positivity at that point.
Done with these?
yep.
Alright.
He's over it.
Yeah, I don't want to hit those anymore, bro.
And I can't blame you. I can't blame you. The dew is kind of like, as far as flavors, the dew has the flavor, right? Again, it wasn't necessarily a strong Z, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't really get Z at all on that. Like, I got more of the GG4, but that didn't really like translate too much to it. So like, it wasn't
Wasn't there for long.
It wasn't there for long.
It's like on the hit. It's like almost on the on the inhale.
Yeah.
You taste it, but by the exhale, it's not there.
Right. Yeah, that's damn. I think that's a double KO for me.
Yeah. Not,
Yeah, because that like it's not smoking like that.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, dude? It's not there.
Yeah, I mean, pulling like the initial flavor, I have hope, and then the back end is just
Yeah, just
not it.
yeah, all smokiness and
Yeah,
stuff.
and when you exhale, it's washed out.
Yeah,
It's just washed out with that smoky.
almost like dryer sheetsy at this point, which is crazy.
Man, yeah, it's
I think we're gonna retire those to the tray.
Straight to the graveyard with both
still
of them.
to the graveyard. Well,
Those
that was an early one. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Sorry, gentlemen, but we don't give participation trophies over here. Both of those were just simply not smoking. So, a double KO for tonight, and which is too bad. But I'm sure that they'll fucking come back with something else here
Oh, yeah, of
and
course.
really try to come at the competition and stuff. I'm hoping for Frost to have like a really nice run here. He did say that he's going to be having some other stuff coming in that's going to be crazier.
Nice.
And so, like, I'm thinking like I'm gonna be hitting him up here in about like another month or so, just see if he's down for another battle and stuff. Because like it's the Z now is like his standout.
Right.
You know, the Z now kicks ass, and if we would have got that fresh batch for that last battle and everything, like we might have been talking something else here.
Oh, definitely.
But like, yeah, so I'm waiting for another kick-ass batch from Frosted, and then as far as flavor trend go and everything, like he's just getting now into the more exotic market and stuff like that, and so like I do believe he's going to be trying to pop back in and have some crazy
Well,
battles and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we love to hear
So,
that. Honestly, that's, as far as Frosted Lakes, listen, standing on business all the time, and even when we're getting something like this, we know that they got something even better in plan for us. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I do wish
Absolutely.
that second, when we bring that up, it's almost like, because like
Yeah.
that first Z now was smacking.
Yeah, that first season out definitely was smacking, that's for sure. But it was too bad that we had to go find the other submission and stuff like that, and it was just a tad bit older and lost a lot of its taste. So, gonna wait for another kick-ass batch from Frosted and everything, and then hopefully Flavor Trends, he steps up the game here and really brings something to the block here, because I want to see it. Like he's a person that really wants to have his brand really grow and stuff like that, and I really admire him for it because he's putting in a lot of hard work right now.
Okay.
And so, like, Flavor Trend, be doing your thing still, brother. Shit. I think that's about it. We got some shit going on this weekend. I'm going to be over in Staples on Thursday. I'm going to be in Mankato on Friday. And then the Exotic Cloud's birthday is this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. The 15th, that's the Saturday. Got the event going down. Anything else going on?
Sylvan, you got anything going on?
No,
Staying a busy guy?
you know it.
Yeah. You know, as far as me, I got no big plans. Trying to maybe keep this weekend open a bit, see what happens, and play it by ear.
Absolutely.
We'll probably be streaming per usual. Yeah, you know, as far as like content information, we're looking at some new gameplay stuff taken up here in about 2 weeks or a week. We'll see how it plays out.
Absolutely.
So that's about it, really. I mean, we're just looking at not really changing the stream, but just diversifying it, adding a different playlist, or making a different little avenue for it. You know.
Right.
But that's it. I really don't have any too crazy plans. Nothing going on.
Right on, right on. And then Thursday, actually, as well, I'll be coming back here straight from Staples, straight to the fucking studio. And we're going to be having a battle of the OGs.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Love it.
I got Primo coming in. He's bringing in some Trilly Kimber, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And then I got my boy, Melt Boy, bringing in that White Ashes. Make
Okay.
OG great again.
Nice. Very nice.
And so I'm very excited for Thursday's battle. I don't think we're going to have a double knockout on Thursday.
If anything, we're gonna get knocked out.
Shit, yeah. We will be the ones knocked out.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's about to go down. Hey, yo. Y'all have a nice rest of y'all night. I hope that y'all enjoyed the smoke and everything. We about to smoke again. Hop on to the MN Podcast on Facebook and maybe even YouTube.
Maybe YouTube. Probably Kick.
And probably Kick as well. Catch us over on there for the little after sesh. Y'all stay blazing. Peace.